What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here. And in today's video, we're going to be covering the Pokemon Go buddy system. We're going to dive into everything you guys need to know about the ranks, the hearts, and the rewards, how that all works. Then we're going to transition into the puffin, which is the new item in the shop, how that'll affect you ranking up your buddy when it comes to Pokemon Go. And then we're going to finish off with the effects this will have on PvP, talk about Great League, talk about Ultra League and Master League, reference what this could do to Silph Arena and what this could do in the Go Battle League, and give you my suggestions when it comes to starting off with your first buddy. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date on all the latest Pokemon Go PvP content. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this Pokemon Go buddy system. And also, timestamps will be down in the description or in the comments, so just have a scroll down if you guys just want to fast forward ahead to the PvP part, or if you guys want to. Alright, so diving right into the buddy adventure system. This graphic was provided by GoHub, so shout out to them. There'll be a link down in the description to that, or you guys can find this image, I'm sure, all over Twitter. But what we're taking a look at here is each tier, what the tier gives you, how to unlock double hearts without having to buy the puffin, what the puffin is, everything. So, starting things off, we have 4 tiers. We have Good Buddy, Great Buddy, Ultra Buddy, Best Buddy. Really similar to the Friends List system. Now, how you get to those different tiers is by the number of hearts you get per day on your Pokemon that add up. So the first one is 1 heart. So you give your buddy the berries, he gets 1 heart. Yay! You go Great Buddy, you're going to need 70 hearts. Ultra Buddy, 150. Best Buddy, 300. Now, the puffin, which is an in-game item, is going to cost 100 coins. And what this does is instantly doubles the heart of your Pokemon. As you can see right here, I have double hearts going all the way down. So this is what he looked like beforehand. Again, you can see there's only 3 and then 1 respectively on the different tiers. The second you get him excited, you then get double. Now, how do you get excited? Now, when it comes to getting your buddy excited, as we can see here, there's a couple different tiers when it comes to the faces or happiness from your Pokemon. So if you get it to the point where it's number 6, as we can see there, where it says it's fun, it's very close to being excited. And there have been reports throughout Twitter and what have you that you can get excited without puffin. Now, there hasn't been a clear-cut way, but the mood is definitely talked about by Niantic on their help site, so there's going to be a link down to the description for this. But what it says is interacting with your buddy improves their mood. Your buddy's mood will be determined by how frequently and how recently you've interacted with them. Moods decrease over time. You'll need to keep up interacting with your buddy to keep their mood up. So basically, if you're getting close to excited, you need to continue to do things that'll excite it in a very short period of time to allow it to tip over to excited. So people have been saying they've spun a lot of Pokestops when they're on the bus going through town, and it's caused it to become excited. People have said they've taken snapshots and it's caused it to be excited. So it's a very focused amount of time with things that allow the Pokemon to become excited. And then it says here, excited, the most positive mood increases the number of possible affection hearts you can earn that day. So when you do become excited, you double the chance to get the amount of hearts. So you go from 10 to 20 possible hearts for the day, which is what the puffin does. While your buddy is excited, you'll see double heart icons next to the activity. The walking distance required to collect a candy will also be reduced while your buddy is excited. So what this system basically allows us to do is when you're out and about and you focus on getting these hearts for your buddy, you have a high chance of getting it excited, which will double the amount of hearts you get. So by focusing on your buddy in a short window of time, you can potentially get up to 20 hearts. But if you have to scatter your attention to your buddy throughout the day, possibly just buying the puffin at the beginning of the day to unlock it, to get those double hearts is what you need to do. Now, taking a look at the next tier, Great Buddy. Another perk is your buddy will assist you in catching Pokemon. Not sure how much that increases it by, but you get a higher chance at catching Pokemon. You will also, your buddy will find you presents, which is the big one. These items contain the containing items that can help you on your journey. So I hope, for the love of God, that this gives us another way to get TMs. If my buddy could randomly find a TM, a charge TM every day, this would be actually amazing. So be sure to get to 70 hearts as quickly as possible. And we'll talk later in the video about which Pokemon you guys want to be starting with first. So don't worry about that. Now, when it comes to Ultra Buddy, that's going to require 150 total hearts. Your buddy will let you know about interesting locations nearby, and your buddy will also bring back souvenirs that you can keep track of. Now, what these souvenirs do, how they affect the game, we aren't really sure as of right now. Some items I recognize, like the earrings from the shop, or that possibly looks like a Unova stone, really squished there. But the other items, don't recognize some of them. So more information to come on that, but it is exciting to some extent. Now, when it comes to Best Buddy, which is what we're all here about, that's going to require 300 hearts. So 30 days at 10 hearts a day, or 15 days at 20 hearts a day, which is just going to be a lot of work. But most likely what's going to happen is you're going to probably get them between 25 to 40 days based on how many puffins or how many excited moods you get. So look to be around there, about closer to a month, a little over a month. But do know that once you get Best Buddy, it stays Best Buddy. So that's a good investment on that. Now, Best Buddy will get a sweet ribbon that it'll wear so that everyone can know he's your best buddy. Now, what the perk that we are all here about is your Best Buddy will get a combat power boost while you're in combat, making it stronger, making it more resistant in battle. Now when it comes to the Best Buddy combat power increase, there has been some stuff found by Kelvin in the code, showing that there's 5 levels of the combat power multiplier. So what this could allow us to do, again, we don't know for sure until we get Best Buddies, but basically that Best Buddy now can become level 45 over level 40, which has some great benefits when it comes to PvP, especially for Master League, for some Pokemon in Great League and some Pokemon in Ultra League. Now, talking about the effect this will have on PvP, Pogo King obviously did a fantastic video on the numbers for this, so link down in the description to his channel, to this video that he did, the Pogo King's top 5 Great Ultra League and Great League buddies. It's a great insight into that, so we're not going to dive as deep as he did for that video. If you guys want to go check that out, be sure to go check that out. Smash a like button for him, hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed to King. But what we are going to talk about is the effect that this could have on the Silpharina and where you want to invest your time right now when it comes to getting Best Buddy Pokemon ready to go for Go Battle League. Now, when it comes to the Great League, there's a few Pokemon that really come up that right off the bat. King talks about it. We're going to talk about a little bit here. Medicham and Sableye. Both Pokemon cap out at 100% IV under 1500, so they will have the most to gain with this new buddy system. Now, we don't know exactly what the buddy system, how many levels you can get, but in the coding it shows up to 5 potentially. So on PV Poke, so shout out to Matt, he got right on top of this. You guys can head over there, you go to the advanced stats and IVs, and you can check out what it looks like if you maximize the stats at level 45. A Medicham that's 15 15 15 is no longer the best pick if it's boosted. You actually want a 13 15 15, and you get a few more wins when it comes to the meta. Again, King goes into it again, but notice you can get up to 1500 combat power, whereas before it's 1431, and if for those who don't have 100% IV, it's definitely much lower. Mine's 1391. So seeing this could be a huge potential to build up. Now, the effects this will have on Silpharina. We don't have an official statement from them yet, but I imagine buddy Pokemon will not be allowed. And that's really easy to control because the Pokemon you have as your buddy is the one that gets the boost. So if you enter into a tournament with a Medicham, and Medicham is allowed in this cup, just like Boulder Cup before regionals, etc., and he's your buddy, you can't use him because you're going to have to take him off from being your buddy. I think that's going to be the simplest way to keep it fair because other people may not be able to have that buddy, and it could cause a tilt in the meta. Now, if that's if it goes up to 45. It could go lower, it could go higher. We don't exactly know yet, but I could see just the strict nobody Pokemon allowed just being blanketed across the Great League tournaments for the Silpharina. Now, on the flip side, guys, Go Battle League. Again, you guys need to remember this system is built by Niantic, so they're not going to ban you from having your buddy Pokemon fight in combat. So this is where you still would want to invest in something like a Medicham for Open Great League, Go Battle League, that whole system, because it's going to be able to do really well. So let's take a ahead and look at the mirror. This is going to be a normal Medicham versus a boosted Medicham. If we go Power Up Punches, Ice Punch, potentially go with that. This is where the boosted or the best buddy Medicham will win the mirror versus the opponent Medicham because of the fact he just has more stats. Like his Power Up Punches and counters, he's going to be able to survive longer. Counters are going to be doing the same damage, but he's going to have more health. He's going to have 12 more HP, which is huge. So when it comes to investing for Go Battle League, all of these Pokemon are going to be great for that. When it comes to invest because you want to use it in Silpharina, that may not be the best reason because it could get a blanket ban. Now, one thing I do want to bring up as kind of a red alarm for what you guys decide to invest in as of like right now, as of December 19th, know that we may not be able to control how many levels you get. So, for example, if you have a 100% IV Sableye, so a 15-15-15 Sableye, and it's at level 40, it's going to be 1476 combat power. Now, if you turn him into a best buddy and he gets an instant boost of 5 levels, that will cap over 1500. It'll go to 1570. So you could have just wasted a whole month of farming or 1500 coins on puffins to get a Sableye that is now not useful when he's your best buddy for Open Great League. So you need to be cautious on this first go around when it comes to investing your time into Pokemon, because when it comes to maxing out the level 45 one, we're going to see that a 9-14-14 spread will get Sableye to 1500, whereas 15-15-15 spread will make it well above 1500. So be cautious when it comes to your investment right now. Again, King talks about all these going deep in over like Sableye, Bastiodon, things of that nature. We want to take a look at what is going to be guaranteed to be beneficial right now, instead of investing in something that may not be as useful down the line. Now, this doesn't mean that Sableye with the correct IV spread will be amazing in Great League if it gets those 5 boosts, and then that's what you want to invest in down the line for sure. But we know that in Master League, which will be a part of Go Battle League, that a 100% IV Dialga is going to be, as of right now, the #1 ranked Pokemon for Master League. So if you have 100% IV Dialga maxed out, or you're planning to max it out, you can definitely invest in him as your buddy so that he can become a best buddy. So what I would do over this Christmas period, while all the numbers are settling, we figure out what's what, I would invest in Master League, because you know it's guaranteed to be useful, especially if you have 100% IV. So for example, I have a Dragonite. Dragonite has been 100% IV, been one of my rating Pokemon for forever. I've had it for a couple years. Now I still need to unlock his second charge move and TM him, but as of right now he has Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor. But because he's 100% IV, you know, top 10 pick here, he's going to be good and safe to invest my time and resources into getting him to best buddy, because down the line he could be very useful if he gets the boost. Again, Pokemon like Mewtwo, the Giratinas, Garchomp, Lugia, Kyogre, all the Reggies, Groudon, Melmetal, Gyarados, Swampert, Tyrannitars, Palkias. I mean, you guys can check this out for yourself in the Master League ranking, but a big one, I guess, is definitely that Dialga. So if you're unsure where to go, maybe you don't have that perfect 13, 15, 15 Medicham that could get boosted ×5, which again, we don't know if it's for sure ×5. We have to wait to find out, but Master League is like the safest bet right now, because no matter what it is, if it's 100% IV and it's, you know, meta relevant in these top listings and you invest time in it, it's going to be worth it. So yeah, when it comes to now Ultra League and Great League, that's going to be Pokemon dependent and how many levels you can get. So for example, a Skarmory, right, is rank 47. And it's going to be great against the grasses and charm users and whatnot. Now, he caps out 15, 15, 15 at level 40. So, being a 2108 combat power at level 40, if you were to make him into a level 45, he then gets a little bit more stats. So, it goes from 34, 35 to 3786. So, he gets a little boost. So, when it comes to that, he could be a good investment, but you have to have a 15, 15, 15. It's not going to change the IV spread. Now, King goes into, in his videos, Pokemon that have different IV spreads, Blastoise, Steelix, I think he talks about Clefable as well. So definitely go check out his video when it comes to the deep numbers, but this video, we're talking about what to invest in right now, and I definitely think that's going to be Master League. Now, Great League as well. Let's go to the rankings. Great League as well. We know these Pokemon are fantastic. When it comes to different IV spreads, you can get more IVs on a Bastiodon if you go lower and make them your buddy. Probably same with the Zoomerl. But some of the Pokemon that cap out well below, Dustox is definitely a good mention. He caps out at 1200, so 1224. And if we were to make him level 45, he would then cap out at 1302. So not an incredible amount, but he does get quite a bit of stats. So 1674 overall, and at level 45 he's going to be 1835. So a decent boost. So that is what I would suggest right now. Pokemon that for their league, even if you have the perfect spread on you right now, investing as a buddy, no matter how many levels it gets. If Dustox only gets 1 level, or Dustox gets 10 levels, or 5, he'll still be pretty relevant. But those Pokemon like Sableye, like Medicham, like Bastiodon, who are very IV dependent, and it could go above, could not, I would stay away from investing in those right now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys found it informative. So be sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about this new Go Buddy system and the implications it could have on Pokemon Go PvP. And let me know which Pokemon you guys are looking to invest in first when it comes to the Go Battle League and Silph Arena. Like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.